we're back.
We are back.
And who's with us today?
This is my friend Misty. Misty, say hi.
Hello.
Misty, the gorgeous Misty.
Oh, you're so sweet.
No, I'm honest.
And Misty, what is it? It's a psychic medium? I don't know. It just sounds good.
Why you always ask me? Like, you already know. Yeah, psychic medium.
A psychic? Well, because I don't believe
Intuitive.
He does.
Some people don't like the term psychic to call themselves
Well,
that.
not everybody. Okay, so
It sounds like
let's
psycho.
kind of break down.
Break it down.
There's psychics, and then there's mediums. Not every psychic can be a medium, but most mediums can be a psychic. If that, it's a different. Okay, mediums can connect to spirits on the other side, see, hear, where psychics can kind of intuitively feel what's going to happen in the future.
So you can tell me lottery numbers.
No, it doesn't work that way.
No. Doesn't work
That
that
is,
way.
and that's ridiculous questions like that.
Like,
I don't
who
even
knows
know why
how-
you do that.
Unless you're some math genius psychic.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they have somewhere in Beijing.
That would just be more like smart people.
Yeah, Asian people are smart enough to say
Yeah.
stuff. So we're getting off
Just
track.
kidding.
So, when did you discover you had this gift? And I mean, how did you discover it? Was it just like
Good question.
I always get like the sixth sense thing where like the guy talked to the dead guy the whole time and he didn't know he was there. The
Well,
dead guy talked
yeah.
to the kid the whole time.
Well, I had stuff a lot growing up, stuff that freaked me out, stuff I didn't understand. Like, so it was always there, but I just didn't realize. And then, I don't know, I had a really big life change when my health wasn't doing good and I had to quit working. And I kind of was just in this, I had this big spiritual stuff start happening. And I went and saw a fellow medium friend and she was just like, you need to just do it. And I just went bigger, go home. And I just jumped in and I don't know.
Now, when you say you jumped in, does that mean you were honing your skills? Like,
Yeah, I
did you
just kind
read
of,
about
like-
a lot about it. Did you go to classes? Like,
No
How does
classes,
one
no.
like hone their abilities?
I just more accepted what was already going on,
see.
and once I accepted it and was like, okay, I'm ready,
Mm-hmm.
then it was just
Would you mind telling us what was going on?
like growing up and stuff. Yeah,
so interesting to me.
I would hear voices a lot. I would have actually a neighbor's dad would have come home when I was home alone and check the house because I was so freaked out. I could hear my name being said, and
That
I
happened
would
to me
see
when I was
stuff. Yeah,
hear
I mean stuff like that, or I would see a lot of stuff, or things that other people couldn't see. And I remember telling my friends growing up ghost stuff, and they're like, yeah, whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
But I never told anybody this part of me. My husband knew, but I kind of kept it. It was embarrassing for me. I wasn't ready to let everybody know. I knew
Well,
that
and
once
people
I
are
did, people are gonna be
judgmental.
like, she's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't care anymore.
Right.
I got
Good.
to that point where I just didn't care because
like
it was
that.
what I needed to do.
So when people come to see you, what is it you think they're looking for as opposed to, I don't know, what is it they're looking for?
Guidance, closure,
So have you read somebody and they're
Validation.
validation.
are they like
Sorry, I wanted to
disappointed
say
when
that
they
word.
leave? Have you ever had anybody be like, no, that's not what I expected?
I mean, not to my face. I mean, I don't know if
Be honest, people.
I
Say,
don't
"That's
know.
not what
I
expected."
mean, I don't know. Most of the time I get people cry, people are emotional, and they're very happy. They feel better. I mean, I'm sure maybe, yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm human still, even though these things happen. And it's not like it just comes to you like, say this, It comes in waves. I have to like decipher things. So I don't always get everything 100% right.
What's your process? I know some people that Tyler the medium, he writes.
I write.
Does doodles and writes.
I write, yeah.
Some people like.
I write and
smell
then give it to
things.
them after.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's a jumbled up mess.
Right.
Because it's
interesting.
easier to write it and
Has anybody
process
ever
it.
corrected it and give it back to you?
No.
Give it a star. Gold star. Good job.
You spelled this wrong.
So you told, because I've talked to you about this before.
Yeah.
And you told me a story about how you went up to a random stranger. Because you say you don't do that normally.
That's happened
but
like
for some reason you had to do
twice
it.
to me. Yeah, I don't like to do it. It happened once on a plane. I did it. And then it happened once when I was at the eye doctor. The reason I did it at the eye doctor, this is more the funny story, because I was like, not doing it. This lady's mother-in-law was like, you need to tell her. She needs to hear. I'm like, no, go away. And she finally was like, if you don't talk to her, I'm going to follow you home. And like, seriously, what flashed in my mind was, on Ghost, when he's singing Henry VIII to her all night till she died.
gosh.
So I was like, oh,
Henry VIII, I am,
yeah, that's so. I'm like, okay, yep, I'll talk to her, and I did, and she cried, and she was so happy, and it was something she really needed to hear. Usually, they don't push that hard unless they really need to hear it.
I think those like out of the blue experiences are really special. Everyone, you know.
I don't want to push stuff on people though if they're
Right.
not ready for it. But usually if I do that, it's because
They need
they
it.
need it. Yeah.
Right.
Man, I would. I just push on everybody. I wouldn't even
Yeah,
care.
you would.
I'm gonna go around making stuff up and telling people.
No.
It's not nice. One time I was walking down the street in Boston on Newbury Street in college, and it was like right when Britney Spears first came out, and so I thought it was punk rock to just accumulate everything Britney Spears. Like I had like a blow up chair because my friend worked in Claire's, and he like just gave me, and I had a necklace that came down to here under my shirt, and it said Britney. And there was a lady on the side of the road, and she's all bundled up, and as I walked by, she goes, Britney. And I went, of course I look. Like, why did I look? Because just in my mind, I'm like, how did she know I have that necklace on? Because I'm like layered up. It's the winter time. And then she told me some crazy stuff. But that's happened to me my whole life. People do. They will stop me and say things to me. And I'm like, but then she wanted money because candles and people, and I had to burn them. And then she's like, and I'll call you and tell you the rest of the directions so your life is not
Oh, it's
doomed.
like a teaser.
And then I
Oh,
called,
they catch you in there.
and then I
huh?
called her,
Oh.
and it's not even the right phone number. So
Oh no.
it was a
she
teaser.
took like all my money.
Bait and switch.
What?
And I was like a poor college student.
I did donations only for a long time. I didn't charge anything. I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't feel like I should. But then it got to the point where my guides were like, "Okay, you need to charge for your time, not your
Right.
gift." You know,
Yeah,
like because
exactly.
it takes from my family. It takes,
Exactly.
but it took me a long time to get to that point.
Well, it's just like my sister does photography, and for a while she would take people's pictures,
Yeah.
you know, just to build up her. And then now I'm like, you're really good. Your time is worth something. You have to edit, like, charge.
Yeah, I don't think people get that when you have a service, you know, be it photographing or
Yeah.
psychicing. I guess I mean,
Psychicing.
it's your time. You're taking up a lot
And
of
your
time.
your own energy.
Energy's a big one. Yeah.
And I always say, like, you can die of exposure. People die of that. So, like, what are you getting?
And they always tell you that's great exposure. It's great exposure.
People die of
My
exposure.
gosh. Protect your energy.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, what you have like a website or a Facebook page or
All of them.
all of them?
Ooh.
I have a Facebook public page. I have a Facebook group where you kind of get things that nobody else gets if you're in this group because it's special.
Ooh, I want to be in the special.
Yeah,
group.
I have a
I'm in
blog and we have a website in the works at the moment. I have my guy working on it.
So let's say
my domain
somebody's from Tennessee.
Yeah.
And they want to talk to you. I mean, can they give you a phone call or?
Yeah, well, usually people will text or message me, whatever is easiest, and then I'll do either a phone reading or Skype. I've done over in other countries. I've done Skype and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Other countries.
I have.
So they're
done.
like Japanese. How do you understand what
No,
they're saying?
more like England
Oh.
Yeah, like the
Paris,
UK.
like stuff like that.
But you'll be surprised, like in other countries other than America, they're like they learn English in school, so they can go out into the workplace.
Believe
like
it.
Romania, like all of the countries. That way, they can work in tourism, and they all know English. We're the ones that are slackers.
Oh, wow.
Just saying,
So
Merca.
how? And I think I asked you this before, but I have to ask again.
Yeah.
When these people come through to you and they start talking to you, do you like hear it in your ears, or do you hear it in your mind? How does it
You
work?
see colors.
It's so
like,
different. Every spirit is so different the way they come through. Sometimes I can hear it. Sometimes I'm just getting this overwhelming feeling in these thoughts. Sometimes I can see it, physically see it. Sometimes I see it with my third eye. I mean, it's so different. Different personalities are going to come through differently.
I'm so intrigued.
What
There's
on
what
earth
I know.
is a
I want
third
to be
eye?
in your head and know all of these things.
What's a third eye?
Well, it's like a chakra. It's you're clairvoyant, man. If you open that up, you can see.
That explains why I don't have it.
Do you feel it? I'm massaging
I
it.
feel your finger.
That's why you
pointing
need to read my
forehead.
blog. Talks about this kind of stuff.
Oh well.
And the blog is.
It is, what is it? Misty Overdine Medium .blogspot.com. Sorry, I had to think about it. Woo.
That, or they can go to your Facebook page.
It's all
and ask
linked
for it.
together. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
They're all linked together.
Misty Overdine.
Yeah, just put that in and
Okay.
it'll come up.
I like that. She'll teach you how to third eye it.
I don't really care.
Some people don't want to do that. It'll freak them out.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the dark images I would bring up? Think
Oh
about it.
God, you're such a liar.
Alrighty, well,
Well,
besides me being a liar and
oh my gosh, I feel like It just got very like the energy.
Yeah. You
What
zapped it
other-
out of me.
Why?
Well, you were excited for this. You can ask.
I was
a question.
excited to open your eye.
Oh.
He is. He lies. He
Why
li-
does he
he
lie
loves
so
it.
much?
He loves it.
Is there
It's not
anyone
true.
saying? Can you see anyone?
I've read
around?
for you. I've read for you. And I knew things that you didn't know how I knew. Let's come on. Let's talk about that.
Do we see anything?
Let's
or hear
just
anything
say-
around Farrell right now.
Okay, yes, maybe. Perhaps a little bit.
I kind of freaked him out a bit because I knew things yeah. Let's come on.
Maybe.
No, because the only reason I know about her is because you always tell me that
No,
story.
I know, it's weird.
And you're like, look, I don't believe in this
I
stuff.
don't. It's
but
weird. That's all I can say. It's,
But he believes in me, right?
he
oh,
does.
of course, yes. I believe in Misty.
I thought, you were going to be the grand skeptic today. That's right.
I am a grand
forgot.
skeptic.
I
every
threw
day.
him under the bus.
Can you ever tap into like famous people that have passed away?
I
Have
mean,
you?
not really. They're not
anyone
famous
ever-
on the other side. Like,
true.
I mean, so no,
Well,
I've
just
never.
like
I've
mysteries,
never,
like
no, I've
what
never
really
tried.
happened to so.
I can pick up on energies, but as far as like, Elvis came to me last night. No,
that'd
I
be
mean
pretty
they're
sweet.
not famous over there, so
Well, no, I just mean people
So
that
you say over there,
here
what's-
that they would know. So it's not necessarily
Maybe,
like
yeah, I've
like
never tried.
who killed John Benet Ramsey. I wouldn't know.
maybe if I went to the house or something, I
murderer.
could pick things up
Right.
like on the energy. But I've
Like,
never
why
really
don't people
tried.
do that?
I'm sure they do.
No one listens to them.
Well, yeah, because the majority of the people think you're a witch or you're crazy, especially, when I'm so far from that. Like,
Right.
I am. But
You're like full of light.
it is, yeah, but not everybody does,
Right.
it that way. So,
So you
they
say
link
the
you
other
together.
side. What's the other side? Is it
Heaven, the other side, whatever you want to believe, however you believe it is, where you go after you're done with this life.
It could be.
you know what? That poses a bunch of questions, but I'm going to get into it right now.
Get into it. That's why we're here.
No, 'cause
Don't
I
be
wanna
scared.
offend anybody.
Untamed.
Okay,
TV.
so in oh my gosh, in religion, right? They teach you have
Here we
to
go.
say your prayers and take your vitamins to go to heaven.
Right.
And if you don't say your prayers and take your vitamins and go to heaven, then you go to hell.
That is one person.
So what is the reality of that?
Now I might offend somebody, but
What
I'll
do
just
you
be blunt
believe?
about
No,
it if
please.
you want.
That's how I. You go.
Religion is very man-made.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But the true religion or true church or whatever you want to believe in, I mean, it's within yourself. It's within Christ. It's within God or whatever you believe, that higher power. Is there lower, negative stuff that maybe doesn't go into the other side that gets stuck here? Oh, yeah. I mean, there's definitely that kind of stuff. But you want to go to heaven, you're going to go to heaven. You don't have to do these things. If you don't pray or if you don't do this, it's just not like that. It's so not. We do this life and other lives for us to learn, and it's nothing but support on the other side. It's not like God's going to be like, you didn't do this right, It's not. It's just so much love where He just embraces it, and it's like, you learn so much. Ready to do it again? And I'm like, no, but
So because you say there's also bad entities and bad.
more.
bad
I like
things.
say negative, lower level.
Okay, is that like
Yeah,
is that
lower.
like somebody who is like murderer or rapist or
Not necessarily. I mean, not necessarily. Surprisingly, I mean, even the worst of the worst sins that you can do, I mean, those people still go to heaven. But there are some times where people are just so stuck in this negative part or they don't want to believe so much that they really get stuck here. But that can happen with anything. It's sad. It really is. I hate it when there's kids and stuff that are stuck. I'll try to help however I can, but I don't like to connect with that other stuff because it's
Dark.
Well,
It's too
yeah.
dark. And then it can just attach to you.
It can attach. It does attach to people.
like that place that we talked last time because I
Oh, the
wanna-
Union Station.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry. Am
you
I
got
not
out there?
am I not
You
supposed to
said
do
there's
that?
a lot of bad things there.
There wasn't always, but there was a few places in there that I got like physically sick. I thought I was going to throw up. I had to leave. But there was somewhere, there were just people that were stuck, kids that were stuck. But
because they said in that hall
there is
upstairs
some-
where we talked upstairs.
there
There
was-
was children like
yeah,
in there.
that part. But the stairs in the back, do you know what I'm talking about? Like if you go that stage and there was
Oh,
a
yeah.
stairs, I got
The
super
stage?
sick off of the stairs going to the back part of that.
Really?
That room with the big mirror when you go down those stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to like get out of there quick. It was not good.
It's not haunted.
Oh, God.
Well, remember I was like, I didn't know this yesterday. I said, I keep smelling fire, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
she
said,
did say that,
I kept
yeah.
saying I smelled fire. I didn't know, and he said burned down, twice or something?
It burned down like way back, like
I didn't know
exact
that.
history in the 20s or something.
Well, that's how a kid could get stuck, is if they're small and then all they've known is just negative
Sometimes
energy.
trauma
You
stuff,
and then they just get trapped
great.
because they don't
Stuck.
know any better.
I won't let you get stuck. I'll pull you.
Farrell, you're already like evolved.
You know how I am. What does my mom say? I'm a bull in a china shop. I'll just grab your arm and pull you.
Oh, perfect.
Like I do with Zach at the grocery
wanna
store.
do
Pull him
too.
through the crowd.
Poor Zach.
I'm a one girl
Where's that?
wrecking
He
shit.
should get like a medal or something.
He loves it. Zach's open to.
See, you're like a bull in a china closet. You're telling him he loves it.
He does. Zach's pretty
He
into
didn't have any.
stuff.
He didn't have any say in it. He just
Yeah.
does it because if you
No,
don't,
he
you're
would
gonna-
tell me.
Alrighty, so make sure you look for Misty on Facebook.
Yes.
She has a webpage coming up. Misty Overdone.
The web page that's coming up is mistymedium.me.
And for Facebook, your group page is
Misty Overdine, psychic medium, spiritual healer, because I do healing too. So
very good.
I love
So
that.
make sure you look for Misty. Get a hold of her, have her give you a reading. I like to play the skeptic. However, she did tell me some stuff that there's no way she could have known it. Because, like, yeah.
I wish we could have callers.
I got him.
Callers in.
That's something we need to explore as well.
We should do that.
Some people can like,
Yeah, we
That-
should have you back in and then we can do some callers.
Yeah, that would be fun.
If anyone's interested.
sounds good. Okay.
All right. Well,
Find
thank
Misty.
you.
Yeah, thanks.
Tell her I said hi.
Untamed TV. Untamed.